Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die. I am Nick. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you check out the other videos in this series because I've had a lot of fun making them. And yeah, I really hope you do subscribe to the channel going forward. Welcome. It is day 98. It is the day of the Horde, not day 96, as I somehow, for some reason, thought it was. It's better if we don't probably bring these kind of things up. Also, this just fell down. These things here, they apparently cannot be supported right here because there's just nothing there to support them. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with that. But anyway, I just painted an H up here, just to have a little helipad up here for my gyrocopter. I actually removed all of the stuff up here except for this little kind of... Why is this not here? Like, there's just random things that are just not over here, and I don't understand why. But it's just like some weird thing, like, I don't know, but, you know, it could be, and of course I can't access my map, it could be that I'm, like, digging underneath here now, like, this could be where my bunker is, and there's nothing down below to support this anymore, so maybe it has something to do with that, I don't know. But, I mean, if I have to rip that whole thing out of there, I don't care, because it'll give me a much bigger landing platform for the gyrocopter anyway. So, I mean, let's be honest, it might be something that I end up doing anyway. But, if we come down here into the fire station, I actually have kind of gone through the fire station and repaired a lot of the damage that has been done in here over the past few weeks in-game. And kind of just gotten rid of... I don't have any forged iron on me. I can't do anything there. And I've just kind of been painting in here. Just painting and kind of cleaning things up. And getting things kind of nice and pristine. I don't even know what that is. Nice and pristine in here. Why is this? Oh, the zombies must have been beating that thing up or something like that. But I went through here. I painted everything. I have fixed everything. I have added a bunch of blocks in here for everything. You know what I was going to do, actually? This is an extreme waste of forged steel. Yes, you are correct. But hey, it keeps the sleepers in here. We also painted in here, including the ramps, including all of these pillars and posts in here. I'm just kind of trying to finalize builds. And I mean, granted, this was never anything but like the early temporary Horde Night base, so it was never meant to be anything more than that, but still. Except for that, I can't paint that because this iron girder is in the way, and I don't think I can rebuild that. I think that's one of those things that I don't have access to in the actual build menu in the game. But I want to show you guys what I have been working on over here as we prepare for Horde Night. Yeah, I thought Horde Night was day 96, so I've been over here for like 3 days working. And I just decided, you know, I could have gone back to the mega base and kept working on that. I have gotten like a tiny bit more done over there, but I decided to spend the majority of that time over here getting more work done in this area instead, so that way I could be 100% prepared for Horde Night. And right now I've got to head back down into the bunker down below so we can actually get some forged steel working. Why is all this stuff all messed up? I've got as much ammo as I'm possibly ever going to get in terms of shoddy ammo into all of these turrets. They are mostly full. All of my SMG turrets up on top over there are completely full. And you'll also see that I gave this nice, pretty paint job over here. I did a lot of painting over there as well. I want to show you guys all of that. I painted over here at the garden. Got this all completely painted up. I honestly don't think I'm going to do much more with this than just what it is. Like, I just kind of, you know, repaired some of these kind of broken brick blocks. I kind of wish I hadn't, and I can't replace these. So it's just kind of one of those things. And then I just kind of, yeah, painted everything. We got concrete pillars over here. I think this is just a concrete trim paint. That one there. And I think, I've still got to paint this little top bit of the building up here, just like this little bit. But other than that, the entire garden is completely painted and ready to rock and roll here. And I want to replace a lot of the appliances and stuff because this was a kitchen at one point in time. And this is obviously our campfire where we make a lot of stuff, but I want to replace a lot of that. But I have completely painted in here. I want to finalize builds. I want to get builds done and finished and gone. So we've got all this painted down in here now with all that brick. And down through here is also painted as well. We head down to shoot into the bunker down here. Also painted. I actually repainted the ladder a brighter wood color. And then obviously the rest of this is just concrete going all the way down the shaft here. So let's get down to the bottom. And here we are in our bunker. So this is basically, and I've obviously gotten no painting done down here, but we have gotten some industrial lights and stuff in here, and I want you guys to know that this also does continue on over in through this area. I've got to kind of try to figure out, I don't know, I don't like, this is kind of janky the way that this comes in here like this. Maybe I just need to add another row of blocks here or something that kind of taper into this wall to make a more seamless transition, so it's not just this kind of hard cut. But yeah, our post system is all wired in here. We've got lights all wired in here. And a lot of these things are actually all working as well. If we actually come in here, we can flip on a bunch of these generators. One of them is not attached to anything because I still haven't done anything with the other half of the bunker. But we can come in here. We can turn on all these bad boys. And then these 4 switches outside here kind of control everything. So these 2 control the electrical grid. And this guy controls our lighting, which you can obviously see here has just turned on. Yeah, wow. Note to self. Turn off the electrical grid. Thank you. Yeah, so we've got full and complete industrial lighting in here. Once I get some paint in here, this is going to look fantastic. I can't wait. And we've got lighting all in through here as well. This is, of course, where we can replace this. And the good thing about this is if any of these posts ever break, I need to rewire them or anything, I can duck right down and I can clip, 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 send wiring back and forth. This is just an access hole where I have the relays and stuff that actually are running the electric lines down into this area here. Because there is just over 300 watts of power in the electrical posts here. It's like 310 or 315, so I had to split it between 2 separate generators, but that's okay, because that means I can add a little bit more stuff to them if I want to, or maybe I can run a little bit of power upstairs through the shaft and stick some lighting up in the room up above. I don't know that I'll ever do that. That's a maybe kind of thing. I've got to do some stuff with the ceiling in here. I've been digging down in through here and kind of expanding this because this is a nice iron deposit down in here because I need forged steel. I need forged steel like crazy, and I'm actually going to split this stuff up here just like so, and we're going to distribute this all into our forges down here so I can actually start kind of making some more forged steel. Because right now I'm kind of in the process of trying to get the Horde Knight base completely converted over to forged steel from concrete, because I really think it's going to help kind of protect the spikes and stuff that are in there. But I'm not 100% sure if that's really a thing that's going to happen. I accidentally hit that with a pickaxe, don't ask. But yeah, we've just got, you know, a bunch of stuff yet to do. I've got some stuff down here for building different iron posts and things like that. And yeah, I mean, we're going to keep that on us there. But I also need I just need forged steel to get through Horde Knight as well. Like, I'm not going to make it through Horde Knight. Do I have anything building in here? No, I do not. So nothing else has really changed in the bunker down here, except for the fact that, like I said, we do now have lighting. And the thing that I love about this generator as well, this is our lighting right here, only using 99 watts right now to run the lighting that's down here. So we're definitely going to be able to fulfill all of our power needs on that generator alone. This is the kind of vertical shaft, which, you know, that's where the relays are running for the lighting up above. And that's going to continue through the central chamber here and over into this chamber here, which I have to dig these walls out one more space in order to kind of fit everything in here that I want to. I'm really, really kind of looking forward to it as well. I can turn all these generators and stuff off. Now, can we not? Honest to God, I'll tell you what I need to do is I need to do things like that and that. The things that have relays on them, like make sure I actually shore them up, because I'm going to end up removing blocks from things that don't need blocks removed from them, and it's going to be a very bad time for everybody. Because then the relays are going to go down, and I'm going to have to rewire stuff, and it's going to be super, super, super annoying. I'm trying to kind of leave things as open as I possibly can until everything is built down here, though. This relay does nothing. I put it here and then didn't need it. I'll probably use it for something, though. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. I don't know. I still have to put storage boxes in these. I actually should set one of these to make a couple of nails, so I can use some nails. But obviously, we're trying to produce as much forged steel as we can right now, so that way we can get the Horde Knight base up above prepared. So let's head up to the Horde Knight base. I'll show you guys what I've been up to up here. So up here to the top of our Horde Knight base area, let me shut this for just a moment here. I managed to get everything wired in here, and I also managed to move the relays for the fan blades instead. Hello? What is damaged down here? I just saw something was damaged. What is it? Haha. But yeah, so I have relays down here. This is actually wiring in the fan blades and the shotgun turrets all over on this side of the base here. I actually moved all of our relays for all of the exterior wired implements. All of them are now down below. So if we actually head out here, we can actually see, I mean, these are the only relays that are still exposed, quote unquote, but nothing can actually hit these because the cops, when they spit acid, they're going to obviously spit up. I never replaced the light that was up there. If I remember, I'll do that. But yeah, you can see the wires right there kind of going down in there into the ground, and the zombies will never be able to touch those wires. They'll never, actually, I forgot these wooden frames are here. We need to get rid of these. But we can kind of come down here and I can kind of show you guys more of what we're talking about here. So yeah, all the shoddy turrets and all the fan blade turrets, except for the ones in the corners, I still didn't rewire these because the base kind of doesn't need them anymore. Like, it really, really doesn't. Like, you guys saw on day 84, the way the zombies just kind of streamed in the doorways of the base here. So we don't need the fan blades in the corner anymore. They're just kind of pointless, so I'm not ever going to wire them back into the system. And if they get destroyed, I'm not going to replace them. Or what I could also do is I could remove these, add another block or two there, and stick some more SMG turrets like over here to kind of just hit things that come into the perimeter. But you can see what I'm talking about in here on the interior here. I've been slowly but surely working to upgrade everything on the interior floor of the base to forged steel. So this way, when those demolishers are in here blowing up, when cops are in here blowing up, whatever the case, we've got more protection. We've got blocks that are much, much stronger. And I've kind of done like all the entrance areas here. The only blocks that are really left is kind of along here, along the outskirts. You can also see over here, I have added some paint in here. I love kind of I have reflecting on, and I'll turn that off before Horde Night because that's just going to create more performance issues. Even though I am going to go down to a 32 zombie horde tonight, so it's the first time I've ever done it. I don't necessarily want to do it, but just with the performance issues that we normally have on Horde Nights, it's usually just basically a slideshow. I kind of don't want to deal with that. So we'll still end up getting, I think, the same number of zombies. I think they just spread them out, which is probably going to be overkill because you guys have seen how much devastation I happen to wreak from this base. And they only really get in due to flaws that I've put into the system myself. I did build an eighth of a block in here. So this is now open. And if they manage to destroy the corner blocks in these other ones, I'm going to do the same things in those. And I decided to stick with this blue paint here. I kind of love the reflecting on it. I really, really do love it. And I think it makes the Horde Night base stand out if you kind of like stand, and I only have the one side painted right now, so if you kind of stand over here and you take a look at it, it really, really does pop. I really do love it, and I managed to stick some of that, well, of course, the game's going to be its derpy self, but, you know, up there I've got some of that rusted black color that we've got in the ladder chute that goes down below. So, yeah, I've been so busy over here just kind of working, just kind of getting stuff done, and I'm going to get some more stuff done before Horde Night. I'm not going to go back to the main base. So you guys are going to get 2 episodes today. 2 episodes based on Horde Night. We're going to obviously do some more upgrading, some more work down in the bunker down below, some more digging, and I will show you what we get finished there. So this is going to be a little bit on the shorter side. We're going to finish prep for Horde Night, and then, of course, the episode that follows will be the Horde Night in full. This is completely broken. I need to get a bunch of forged iron and get out here and get a lot of this stuff repaired. I've got so much stuff left to do in terms of things in this game, but Horde Night, I've kind of been prepared for it since mid-day 96, since I thought day 96 was Horde Night, and of course, obviously, it wasn't. So, give me like a little bit of time. We're going to come back a little bit later on in the afternoon here, and I'm going to show you guys what we've been working on down in the bunker, so that way you guys can kind of see what kind of fun shenanigans I've been up to. I never did replace the barbed wire traps over here along the top. I don't really think I need them. The only reason I kept them there was just to catch maybe spiders that were crawling over, but even if they do crawl over, like, they're still going to get inundated by gunfire from the turrets. They'll hit the fan blades, they'll hit these iron traps in the middle. Like, I just don't really think it's necessary for me to do that. So yeah, I'm going to get some more work done in the bunker, and I will join you guys a little bit later today. Welcome back, everyone, and as you can see, there is an eerie red glow. Ooh. Eerie red glow kind of taking its place down here in the bunker, where we've got Forges burning through some stone. Hello, Mr. Forge. But, yeah, I did open up this ceiling just a little bit up here, opened up this channel, kind of got this started so I can start closing this in, and honestly, I ran out of rebar frames. That's the only reason I really stopped in here. But we also managed to get this bad boy dug all the way out, dug the wall back on each side, so that way we can widen this out and stick our electric fence posts in here, and also dug this little thing in here so I can have one more fence post inside here, which of course is going to go across this little piece here in front of the ladder. And we're going to close in the roof. We're going to add lights in here all along the corridors and everything, and of course we've got to get some doors rocking and rolling in here as well. And I got to figure out exactly how I want to kind of incorporate this into here, because I do like that this is over here and it's kind of out of the way, and like once I close all this in, like this will be just kind of the small little workshop down here. I need to make a bunch of doors. I need to do a ton of stuff down here, obviously, to continue to make this a working bunker. I want to get storage boxes, and I need, what, 16 of these things? Oy vey. How many nails can I make if I wanted to make nails right now? I mean, I can make some. So we're going to make as many nails as I possibly can with whatever tiny little scraps of iron are left in all these. I honestly produced as much as I possibly could into... Ooh, scary, scary, scary. Yeah, we're just going to kind of... I mean, this isn't going to be anything for nails. Oh, I'm encumbered by nails. I'm pretty sure if I'm carrying the rest of this stuff and I pick up a couple of nails, I'm going to be okay. But yeah, let me... I was going to say, I have like a tiniest little bit of iron left. So I kind of want to just pop it in here really quickly and just kind of like smelt this stuff down and get some nails and stuff rocking and rolling from that stuff so I can get these storage boxes built and get those in place. And, you know, I've got to get the other electrical grid wired in. This is not as long as the other corridor over here, I don't believe. At least I don't think so. Just looking at this, it doesn't look like it's quite as long, but, I mean, I'm not 100% sure. It very well may be, and we may need more than one generator to kind of run it. Ooh, scary, scary, scary. I also need to get some wiring solutions figured out, because I can't just have switches down here that control these fence posts. I need switches down here somewhere. Like, maybe right inside of these doors, like maybe right on this wall or something like that, a switch that can control all of these fence posts here. But I mean, I'd have to run a series of... Oh, I painted that. I'm like, why is that just regular concrete? Because you painted it that way, Nick. Oy vey. But yeah, I would have to run a series of relays all the way down here to connect to wherever they're sourcing their power from initially, which for this one is right here. And for the other one, it's all the way down here for this one here. And I would need to kind of create something that's kind of parallel with these. And basically, so where's my power coming from for those? From these things here onto the back of the wall and then over to the light switches. I'd essentially need to do the same thing just down at the other end. Just create more relays down there and run the power all the way up. Because, I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense if I can only turn it. But, I mean, kind of... Well, to be fair, it's not meant to be a defense, like... Say I'm trying to get out of here and, like, running down through here. Like, there's no reason for me to need to turn this on down here, because if I'm going this way and I'm running this way, I'm trying to get back to my bug out box so that way I can get out of here and like run for the hills, like grab as much gear as I possibly can and whatnot. So I don't necessarily need to be able to stop or slow down the zombies. This is more meant, say I have to retreat down here during Horde night and put up a last stand of some kind, then when I'm in here I can come over here, click, 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 flip on all the switches, which are going to control the electrical grids, and they're going to keep the zombies when they're coming down the ladders at me, you know, shocked. And then I can sit here basically through the corridor and just kind of unload into them. I also have tons of ammo on me, except for shotgun ammo. I have, like, no shotgun ammo whatsoever because I put all of it in the auto turrets for the shotgun thing. But it's okay because we're going to have shoddy ammo, you know, shoddy turrets rocking the perimeter. I got to get more shotgun ammo, especially shotgun slugs and things like that made. But I figured, what the heck, I've still got a little bit of ammo in it. I might as well keep it with me. And I also grabbed my level 5 Magnum, which I think is going to be, pretty awesome. But that is going to do it essentially for another episode of 7 Days to Die. And I need, what, 16 boxes, so I need 160 minus 20, so 132 nails. And those are going to build, and I'll take care of that stuff off screen. But I really, really do appreciate you watching the video. You are going to get another video today in just a very, very short time as we face off against the 98th day Horde. I think this is my 7th Blood Moon, I want to say. 7th Blood Moon? Sounds about right. I bet you can put a scope on this thing, which I really wish I had, like a level 2 scope or something like that over here. But I unfortunately do not, and I should have, when I was over at my original base, pilfered it to see what kind of weapon mods are over there. I love you, beautiful faces. Please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any future notifications for any content I am dropping. Content is going to continue to kind of trickle in here. You know, I'm only really kind of trying to show you guys like highlights when major stuff gets done and major stuff gets changed, because basically I'm just kind of entrenched in grind out mode now for my big build, you know, for the main mega base here. I'm just kind of entrenched in this massive project. I mean, obviously we started the garden. We've got our one observation tower in here. I want to get another one of those towers over here, which I already dug out the area for. And I want to get started in here and build ourselves up a big structure. And, you know, I'm just kind of digging. So, you know, I don't know when the next update will be after Horde Night, but I love you, beautiful faces, and I will see you in a little over an hour for another episode of 7 Days to Die. Bye!